The sky's gray, it's like this every day. The town is full of predator, don't turn a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
Fisk unit. Fisk unit. What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist Unit while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Alright, listen. The Giants might be 10-0 going into Thanksgiving. This is very possible. Okay, a lot of content creators is like, we might be able to go 2-0, or we might be able to start off 3 or 4-0. Yeah, shut up. Have some balls. Okay, see, that's what separates me and Brian Dable from the rest of these content creators and Twitter accounts and shit. Me and Brian Dable got big dicks. Okay, Brian Dable goes for 2. He plays to win, and Fist Vegas talks that shit and preaches optimism to the highest degree. Okay, 10-0. All right, 10-0. Now, originally, I was like, you know what? Maybe we can be 8-2. Maybe we could be 8-2 because you got Lamar Jackson and you got Aaron Rodgers. But then I had to sit back and think. I had to analyze. I had to dig a little deeper. And upon further review, the Green Bay Packers could kiss my black ass. Okay, that's a neutral site. That's not in Lambeau. That's not in New York, where Daniel Jones seems to be terrible in New York for some odd reason. We gonna rectify that this year, though. This is in overseas. I don't know if it's Germany, London. It could be in 10 buck fucking 2. It don't matter. Did you see how bad the Packers look? Now, granted, Aaron Rodgers is going to get better because he's a bad man. We know that. But at the end of the day, the Giants are really that good. We just beat the number 1 seed in the AFC. That is the reigning number 1 seed in the AFC. We beat them with none of our starting wide receivers because Wandale got hurt. Kenny Golladay, we about to send his ass home. And then you got freaking Kadarius Toney, the mystery of Kadarius Toney only playing 7 snaps. We beat them with Richie James, Sterling Shepard, and David Sills. Okay? On defense, we didn't have our 2 best players. No Ojulari and no Kayvon Thibodeau, our 2 best rushers, I should say. We didn't have our 2 best rushers. McKinney and Leonard are our 2 best players. We didn't have our 2 best rushers. And we still held Derrick Henry, the most dominant running back in the league. Not the best running back, but the most dominant running back in the league. We held him to 82 yards on 20 attempts. We are legit. And now we have a real coach with some balls. Not those raisin nuts that Joe Judge had where he will punt. It'd be like 4th and 1 on the 50-yard line and fucking Joe Judge will punt. Okay, he's backed up into his own end zone. He wants to get good field position, so he does QB sneaks. Those days are over. That's what makes Brian Dable's 4th down calls so beautiful. That's what makes his going for 2 so beautiful, because Brian Dable is the polar opposite of Joe Judge. The Giants have been conservative under Joe Judge for 2 years. We played not to lose. Brian Dable plays to win. That's the difference. Grown man shit. Chest out. Nuts hanging. Bass in his voice. Head up high. Shout out to Brian Dable. But anyway, let's run down this damn schedule so I can make y'all feel me real quick. We just bodied the Titans. They out the way. We are home for the next 3 weeks. We about to smack the hell out of Baker Mayfield because he been talking spicy. We gonna dig up at him tomorrow for the preview. We're not losing to Cooper Rush. And I heard Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless talking spicy. I heard them talking spicy. I heard that shit. We're going to talk about that next week, though. We're going to beat them on Monday Night Football. All right? The Bears, please. Justin Fields just won the game completing 8 passes, please. Then, at that point, we are 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 4-0. All right, so we're 4-0. We're not at Lambeau. Sometimes I think when these other content creators, they say we can go 4-0, they stop at Green Bay because they think we're at Lambeau. We're going overseas. We're playing them on a neutral field. Okay? Aaron Rodgers, that means Aaron Rodgers has been on a plane with them little kids for 15 hours. Okay? He can't stand them rookie wide receivers. That means that Daddy Aaron has had to answer, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Questions for 15 hours. I would be amazed if he don't strangle one of them young receivers on the way there. He not going to be in the mood. Okay? We're going to take advantage of his anger. We're going to beat Green Bay wherever the fuck we playing them at. And then the only hard game we have is coming home for the Ravens because for some strange reason, Brian Dable, Joe Shane, and John Mara decided not to take our bye week after the London trip. Most teams normally, correct me if I'm wrong, but because of the heavy travel and the jet lag, most teams normally take their bye week after they go overseas. Or they normally get like a 10 days off. So they will play that next Thursday or they will play that next Monday. We're playing on Sunday. So, damn, that's hard. So that worries me. But what does give me hope against the Ravens is this. Wink Martindale knows how to beat Lamar Jackson. If there was ever a coach that was going to shut Lamar Jackson the fuck down, it's Wink Martindale. And I think Wink Martindale, that's his Super Bowl. I really think we're going to beat the Ravens on Wink Martindale alone. I think that's his Super Bowl. I think that's the do it for Wink game. I'm calling it now. That's the do it for Wink game. So what does that put us at? Jaguars. Okay. So at that point, 5, 6, we 6-0. We're going to smack the hell out of the Jaguars. We 7-0. We're going to smack the hell out of Geno Smith. That makes us 8-0. Then we'll go into the bye at 8-0. Okay, we will go into the bye at 8-0. And then we're going to smack the hell out of Davis Mills, who people, they think Daniel Jones is worse than Davis Mills. You got people out there who want to get rid of Daniel Jones, but want to build around Davis Mills. We going to kill that noise. And then we're going to stomp the Lions. The Lions can't stop a damn nosebleed. We're going to stomp the Lions. Okay, they're in New York. It's going, stop. We're going to stomp the Lions, okay? And then that makes us 10-0. Now, what's interesting is the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Because Dak will be back by Thanksgiving. And we've never beaten Dak. Or at least we haven't beaten Dak since the boat trip. So that's going to be the one. The Thanksgiving game, that's going to be the one. The Ravens game is our biggest slip up. I could see us losing the Ravens game because of the travel and we just beat Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers would be our first real statement win because we're playing a lot of bums the first month of the season. Aaron Rodgers would be our first statement win. I could see us having a letdown versus the Ravens. I could see that. But for the sake of this video going 10-0, we're going to handle that shit. Like I said, we're going to see what happens Thanksgiving at Dallas with Dak there. We'll see what happens. I want to beat Dak. I want to beat Dak, specifically him. It's not the Cowboys. We just beat the Cowboys in 2020. It's beating Dak. I want to beat him. We have not beat that fool since his rookie season. I want to beat him. I want to beat him more than I want to beat the Eagles. I want to beat him more than I want a playoff berth. I want to beat him. I'm tired of Dak bullying the Giants. That shit got to stop. That shit has got to stop. They be laughing at us, man. They be making us feel like we ain't shit. We need to beat them Cowboys. Enough is enough. Dak's Cowboys, let me say that specifically. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rocking with me. My name is Fitz Vegas, and I approve this message.